Hello everybody, and today we have a very special video. Omega Strikers tier list. We've already gotten a little bit into it, so already, if you know the game, you already are like, why is Dubin B and why is Atlas and dog shit? And if you don't know the game, you're like, why is Atlas and dog shit? Well, hear me out. Atlas is dog. He's no mobility. He's got no dashes. He's got a minute-long ult that does nothing. He's the worst character in this game. In fact, I'm putting him in dog shit and unreleased to show you how bad he is. And then space to show how bad Atlas is. And then we got Luna. We got Dubu. And then we got X on the better tier. And then up here in Amazing, we got Julian and Dracar and Era. And then up here in Super, we have one unreleased character. And where's the other Dubu? This Dubu, this second Dubu called Pig, it will be Rune. And Rune will be A tier. Luna. And then Juno. Kai. And then Estelle would be here. Now, here's the final tier list, and here is why I'm putting it this way. This is Amy. Amy's ult is fucking dumb. Amy's utility is fucking dumb. Amy is dumb. Okay? Luna was buffed recently. With the Stinger heavy-handed eject button build on forward Luna, you are a fucking menace. But she can also be played traditionally as goalie. And imagine a goalie that can insta-kill anyone on the field at any point in time, and you have an S-tier character, and that's Luna. Why is Juno an S-tier? Because Juno controls the core with her slimes. Imagine being able to throw a projectile and control which way the ball sends it after. Yeah, that's Juno in every single ability, more than you could ever imagine. Her core control is the single best in the game. The person with the second best overall core control is Kai, which is the S tier after her. Why is he an S tier even though he has less core control? Well, it's because he's insane move speed, insane versatility, can goalie, can forward, can score, can pass, can shoot, can redirect the ball in a crazy way. Oh, did I mention he has like 8 hitboxes that can beat almost any ability in the game? Yeah, he's S tier. Everyone knows that. Looking at Amazing, you might be wondering why these characters aren't in S tier, and it's because they're all countered by the S tiers above them. And Estelle, as funny as she is, the only thing that she has that I think needs to be nerfed is her stun on her beam. Other than that, I think she's pretty solid as a character. Juliet, they nerfed her recently. I still fucking hate her, but, you know, she's nerfed. She's not as strong as she used to be. She's not as oppressive as she used to be, so in recognition of them attempting to nerf her, but still making her as strong as possible, we will give her high A tier, and maybe an argument for low S tier. Moving on past Juliet, we have Dracar, the Saiyan with a shotgun. Why do I think Dracar is A tier? Because Dracar is fucking crazy. If you tried Stinger heavy-handed, or Prime Time, or Adrenaline Rush, my personal favorite runes are Stinger, heavy-handed, Adrenaline Rush, or not heavy-handed, Stinger, Prime Time, Adrenaline Rush, being that once you get Stinger, all your shot. Well, you can do heavy-handed too in exchange for Prime Time, but Prime Time gives you 3 shotgun blasts when you hit level 10. Heavy-handed just gives your shotgun shells 16% more damage at heavy, which is strong, so it's situational, which one you take. Stinger just burns for 10% on heavy hits, which is insane. Adrenaline Rush gives you cooldown back when you get a takedown, and on Dracar, Reset Assassin would be crazy strong. So Dracar overall, in terms of killing, is not as good as Juliet, because I think he actually needs to, well, he doesn't need to, but he usually likes to go for the stagger build-up instead of just the insta-kill combo like Juliet. But he has far more core control than Juliet in response to both his napalm and his shotgun. And he also has Kai's move speed, but invis, but not for as long. So overall, Dracar is pretty strong. I know several Omega players that play Dracar religiously, and they dominate games. So Dracar is probably high A tier as well. Era is just mid A tier. Era is just overall solid. I don't think she might, if she gets buffed, she might have an argument for S tier. She's overall very versatile like Kai. The thing about her that I think makes her better than Kai in some aspects is that her buffs, her Q, move speed buff, affects everyone around you, including your teammates. I think it makes the enemies slower too, but, you know, I don't know. I don't play this game. I only have 250 hours.
Regardless, giving your teammates move speed buffs is super strong for us forward. The thing is that she doesn't score nearly as strong as Kai, but she's a supporting forward, which means that she just kind of just passes and scores and creates opportunities to score. Her beam makes not only the ball smaller and enemies stronger, it makes you and your allies that it hit bigger, which means they hit harder and they get knocked back less and shit like that. On top of all of this, she also has her ultimate, which is Amy's ultimate, which makes her broken, but in a different way. It summons a tornado after 2 seconds, and it clears the path. If you do this on the goalie in the goal box, they are mad at you, and I guarantee it. But it can also be used to push the ball forward and create plays too, as well as just divide the field in half. Overall, it's very useful for killing people, or for creating plays like cutting a map open. You would use it the same way you use Amy ult. You can also control when it releases for some added versatility, but of course it won't be anywhere near as strong. Overall, Era is strong, but she's no S tier. That Dubu is not actually Dubu. That Dubu is Rune, and Rune is A tier. Why do I think he's A tier? Because, first off, he's hard to play. Very hard to play. Noobs will own goal on themselves all the times. But a good Rune is a menace to society. A good Rune is the scariest character in this game. But on average, he's not broken. He has the potential to be broken, but he's not broken. Overall, Rune is by far one of the most unique characters in this game, even if he is a little bit edgy. And that's pretty much all I have to say about Rune. Dubu's solid, but he doesn't have core control. He doesn't have as many projectiles as he should. Like, imagine defending as Dubu versus Kai, and tell me which one can control the ball better. And then X is solid. X is super strong if he bullies the goalie, but if people know how to deal around goalie camps, then X is just kind of lost through the game. And then the dog shit tier, and then the unreleased tier, we have Atlas and Atlas again, because Atlas shouldn't have been released, and he's dog shit, and they need to buff him. And that's pretty much that. Atlas does fucking nothing. I guess we'll talk about him. He has a wall like Dubu's long, but not nearly as good. He's got a resurrection, which sounds good, but it doesn't do anything. He'll just get killed again. Also, it's on a minute-long cooldown, so good luck. He has another wall, like a circle around him, that is actually good, and that's the only thing that he has going for him. Other than that, he's dog shit in every regard, and he's easily the worst character in this game, and they need to buff him, or at least change his abilities, or something, because, like, this character is so dog shit, it is not funny. Anyways,
See you around. That's it.